Hi guys, today I'll be showing you the footage taken from the Evo Lite Plus in comparison with a couple of drones that is like the let me bring this up, Air2s, Evo2Pro and Mavic 2 Pro. So actually I do not own these three drones, but I've got someone send it over to me after I posted um, in my community link asking if anyone would be so kind to provide. So I'm very grateful that some of you have reached out, and even though today's video will be mainly focusing on these photos provided by someone called NEWorldPhoto, and for those of you who have sent me the photo, I will review it later on because the shooting environment is a bit different. So today we'll mainly focus on low light and high ISO. So okay, without further ado, let's start. So I have the Evo Lite taken some photos here. So this is in JPEG, about 200 ISO, and let me scroll through this a bit. So 400. So if anyone of you would like to watch this, I have everything listed out here, and I'm just showing you the JPEG because now we are going to pull it into processing, just to confirm. But also one thing before that, let me show you quickly that actually the camera in the Evo Lite Plus and the Evo 2 Pro is actually different. You can see that the device model here, it's this one is the Evo 2 Pro. It's using the XT705 chip, whereas the Evo Lite Plus is like a XL720. The number seems to be a bit advanced, so I suppose this is two different camera module, and some of you might think it is the same, but I think it is definitely not the same. I've cross-checked it with people from AutelPilot. They told me that it is not the same, so it is much better. So today we'll find out if that's truly the case with doing a kind of quick comparison, but it's a different location, so do bear in mind we are just I'm actually doing an experiment. I'm not sure what I'm doing is exactly correct on how to show it to you, but it might be close to what you want to see. So getting to this, I have all these ISO and shutter speed all laid out. So I'll select something that is almost similar, which is the Evo Lite Plus. This one, I'll use the 3200 ISO with the 1/8 shutter speed. So we'll compare the Evo Lite with the Evo 2 Pro first. So I'll bring it into this application is called Polar Photo. So this is a pretty simple app to use. So I'm trying to keep everything simple here. So I have two footage here. This is the Evo Lite Plus and this is the Evo 2 Pro. So you can see from just the raw file, it's actually plenty of grain and pretty much noise. And I think that this could be a little bit more similar. It's kind of near to sunset. So let's apply a little bit. Apply the similar adjustment to both of these clip and see how it performs. But before that, we will try to zoom in. As you can see in the footage here, I can actually see the number like 1 and 2, even though I think this is about a kilometer away, or about 800 meter, I think. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And on the Evo 2 Pro, because it's a different location, I can see that once you zoom in, the signboard is barely visible, but you can see the contrast here. So we are zooming in at 300%. This is at 29, and this is 180. So if you are going at 300, you can see even more stuff. So yeah, so let's apply some adjustment to this. Okay, so I think I will just apply the LUT from the Evo2Pro. So I have it saved. So this is the LUT. So I'm just playing around with this. So maybe we'll just do 40%, and this one similarly we'll try to apply this. So I'm not sure if this is the very correct way to do a comparison, but just if you have any comments, you can leave it down below. So yeah, I'm trying to, maybe we just do some dehaze to lessen the noise, maybe about 50%, and this one too we'll do about 50%. So of course the image suddenly looks a bit more vibrant, and I think adjusting the exposure will be too much on this. So yeah, I will post 2 of these photos in my community tab and also in my Instagram, just in case you would like to take a closer look. So okay about this. So we will also look at the photo from the Air2s. Since this image, the ISO, maybe we'll choose something that is a bit more closer to the camera setting. I think in this case this will be the one. So let me pull it in to the app. So as you can see here, the noise is actually quite visible because I think you can see the word here, but yeah, it's the shutter speed seems to be open, or maybe there's too much wind. You can see that it is quite blurry, and looking at far away, it is the details are not there as compared to the Evo2Pro. You can see that there's a little bit more details, even though there's plenty of noise. So yeah, all this will be maybe I'll just apply the same LUT, but of course it will look very weird because it's not for the same camera, but you get the idea. So by doing 40%, and how much did I apply again for the haze? 47%. Okay, I think this is completely not very nice, but we are just doing a demonstration. So another thing is I'll show you the Mavic 2 footage. So something much closer will be the 3200 ISO with 1/15 of a second. So you can see actually the Mavic 2 Pro, looking from far away, it is quite nice, but once you zoom in, you will lose most of the detail. It is of course the sensor size is smaller even compared to the Air2s. So you can see from the all this signboard here. And I'm pretty impressed with this guy who have sent me this photo, and he really organized all these files very meticulously, and I think he's actually spent a lot of time with his drone up in the air. So because doing all this is pretty time consuming, having to flicker around all the settings and this and that. So thank you very much, and I hope you're seeing this, and you can leave some comments below on what you think of this comparison that you have already done with 3 of these drones. So at the end of the clip, I'll show you all the footage, and do hope you enjoyed it. So if you have any comments, do leave it down below, and I'll try to improvise on my next video where we will do comparison on the daytime footage. So thank you, and goodbye.